Are you into trying new tools but like to see some reviews before you buy? Or you like me and like trying new tools that others have not used before? Well, you are in the right place. In this short little video, I will show you some really neat water paintbrushes I learnt about from a subscriber to my channel. A big shout out to them. I will show you a few of the possibilities for their use. Hi, I'm Darren from MRT. Our YouTube channel produces how-to and product review videos for the modeler, no matter the skill level. If you follow this video, you too might come up with some uses for these versatile little brushes. So let's get started. Make sure you subscribe. Click that little bell icon to be notified of upcoming videos. Support us on Patreon. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Model Railroad Techniques. So a new product I'm going to look at trying is these water paintbrushes. Now, these are just a very, very cheap version of them. They come in a little 6-pack. There's only 5 of them there right now because you'll see the one I'm actually using and testing during the video. So basically what they are is they're used for the watercolor artists. So got a little reservoir there, holds probably a few mil of water, screws on, and there's varying size bristles. So what you do with them, so they're actually designed for, as I said, watercolor. So they'd fill the paint up with water, the reservoir up with water, so they would have their individual colors and they paint their artwork as they see fit. I had a subscriber contact me regarding, I was using these paintbrushes, and they asked me the question, are they these water reservoir type paintbrushes? So I said I'd never heard of them before, so I'm giving them a try. So what I'm going to use them for is mainly my isopropanol and Indian ink wash. Now, these are very cheap for this whole pack. I think I paid about $6 or $7 Australian off Amazon. So they are very cheap. You want to spend a lot of money if they're going to fail. Now, they are quite useful, I believe. I'd be very interested in people's opinions, so if you want to comment below what you think of them or what other uses you can find for them. So what I was a little bit concerned about is obviously putting isopropanol in a plastic container. I've currently had my wash mix in there for the best part of 2 or 3 weeks now, and I haven't had any real issues. Now, you've just got to be a bit mindful that when you're tightening them up, they do have a habit of coming loose. So when you press to release the fluid, sometimes you'll have a little bit of bleed that'll come out through this sort of section here. So I always have a paper towel handy. I've found them to be, particularly on the layout, where I haven't wanted to open up big jars of isopropanol like I've got here. I'm a bit of a klutz, so I just thought it was just a matter of time before I knocked one of those over and just ruined a whole lot of stuff. So I'm just going to give these a try. So you'll see in a few videos coming up me using it on various medium and trying different techniques. So hope you enjoy the video. It's just a very, very quick product review. See what you think. So the other size paintbrushes, I'll just quickly go through them. And that's obviously the bit bigger one. That's the biggest one I've got at this point in time, but and the one I showed you before. So what I'm going to attempt to do with this brush here, I've just got a little piece of strip wood. So with my alcohol and Indian ink wash there. So with the investigation and playing around that I've had with these brushes thus far, I've only used that size, is you can really play around and limit and increase the amount of fluid that's actually coming out of it just by squeezing it slightly when you're using the brush. So on the bench like I've got it here, probably not quite as important, I don't think, to have a brush like that. One good thing I can see about this type of brush is there's a lot less mess. If you're like me and you're a bit of a klutz, there is occasions where I have accidentally or nearly knocked my whole jar of isopropanol and Indian ink over. So that is one good thing. I'll show you some more videos when I go out to the layout room with other applications I can see these brushes to be used for. So I'm using the same brush out on the layout, so it's just a little industrial siding I've got there, where I'm just adding a few little oil stains to the siding there. So what I'm finding with it is it's quite good because you're not having to risk having an open jar out on your layout that's just about finished, and it's a lot neater and less cleanup, I'm finding. So this next bit you probably can't see, but I'm actually reaching probably nearly well over a metre to sort of the back part of my layout there. It's probably a section I probably should have weathered up before getting to this, and should have cleaned up some of the dust and debris on that roadway. But what I'm trying to say here is it's quite convenient to reach over the layout with a brush like this, to tidy up any bits without worrying about knocking a jar of isopropanol or wash over. So comes up quite nicely. As I said previously, you can sort of really control the amount that's coming out by just a quick squeeze of the brush. So this type of application, I think these brushes are quite useful to have in the kit bag. There are some examples of the dried isopropanol, a bit more of a heavier wash there. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of these brushes. So make sure you comment below regarding what you think about these brushes and how you may use them. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, click that little bell icon to be notified of upcoming videos. Support us on Patreon, like us on Facebook and Instagram at Model Railroad Techniques.